Right now, in this exact moment, your soulmate is thinking about you. They feel your name in their heart even if they don't know it yet, and something deep inside them is asking for your help. If you feel a little chill or your heart just skipped a beat, that is not an accident. That is you waking up to a message that was written just for you. Before we go any further, I want you to comment "My heart is open" below, to show that you are open and ready to receive this message. This simple act tells the universe, I am listening. I am ready. So go ahead, type it now, and then come back to these words. My dear one, today I speak to you with the purest and most gentle intention, with the heart of a guide who has walked beside you since the very beginning of your journey. I am the quiet presence you feel in moments of solitude. I am the calm behind your whispered doubts. I am with you even in the prayers you never said out loud. My only mission is to stay close to you, to walk with you, and to open your eyes to what truly matters. And today, there is something important I need to share with you. This message did not reach you by chance. Your soulmate needs you. Stay with me until the very end, because what I am about to share could change the way you see your life, your love, and your future. There is a quiet, powerful pull moving through the universe right now, a calling that comes from somewhere higher, somewhere beyond what your eyes can see. This call is the echo of a soul that already belongs to you, a soul that has walked beside you for a long time, even if you have not met them in person yet. Your soulmate, the one who shares your essence, the one who completes what feels unfinished in you, is thinking of you at this very moment. They feel a longing so strong it almost hurts. They are tired. They are unsure. But because of your prayers and this message reaching you today, they will not give up on the path that leads to you. Take a moment and feel the presence of this person. This is not a new feeling. On your quietest nights, in your softest dreams, you have already felt this energy near you. It brings peace, and at the same time, it lights a small flame inside your chest. This soulmate has been walking with you in spirit, and now the timing is shifting. The energy around you is lining up so that you two can finally come together in a real and lasting way. Dear soul, pause for a moment. Welcome to the Angel's Message for You original channel. Please check the channel name carefully. It's Angel's Message for You. This is our only official channel. Beware of copycat and fake channels. Stay connected to the original source to receive authentic angel messages and true blessings. Before we begin, a heartfelt thank you to Stephen, Ardencia, and Trinidad for sowing a seed for Soulmate through your Ko-Fi super thanks. May this seed return to you multiplied with soulmate blessings, divine protection, love, well-being, and abundance. May the angels guide and watch over you every step of your journey. Thank you for your beautiful support. Let's know what angels want us to know. I am here to help you prepare, to help your heart, your mind, and your energy come into balance so that when the moment arrives, you are ready to meet it fully. My role is not only to keep you safe from harm, but also to help guide you toward the life that is meant for you, the one that brings you true peace and true joy. I can feel that your soulmate carries the same longing you do. They also feel a quiet emptiness, a space inside that only you can fill. You already know this feeling, don't you? That sense that something is missing, even when your life looks fine on the outside. Maybe you told yourself it was just a passing mood, that it would fade with time. But what you have been feeling is the call of your soulmate, the other half of your heart, reaching out to you from somewhere close by, even if you cannot see them yet. There is no more time to waste, dear one. The love you are searching for, the connection your soul is longing for, is closer than you think. And the road that leads to them begins inside you. Let me walk with you through this process of healing, of getting ready, and of learning to accept the love that is on its way. Let this bond between us become a bridge that connects you to your soulmate. Take a deep breath now. Feel a soft warmth wrap around you, like gentle wings holding you close. Feel that sense of safety settle over you. I am here to make sure that when the moment comes, you are truly ready. But first, there is something you need to understand. This reunion is not only about the other person. It starts with you. You must first find peace within yourself, full acceptance of who you are, so that when true love shows up, you will know it for what it is. Yes, dear one, your soulmate is also going through their own season of growth, healing, and change. Just as you feel this pull toward them, they feel it too. They are also waiting, hoping for the moment when whatever still stands between you finally falls away. And I am here to help clear those walls, starting with the ones you may have built around your own heart without even realizing it. Understand this. Every hard moment you have lived through, every disappointment, every experience that left a mark on you, was part of your path. It was part of getting you ready for this meeting. None of it was wasted. None of it was random. Everything you have lived through has shaped you into the person you are today, and it is exactly this person your soulmate has been waiting for. They are not looking for someone perfect. They are looking for someone brave enough to open their heart fully, imperfections and all, with all the beautiful humanity that makes you who you are. The love that is coming your way will not be like anything you have felt before. It will reach past the physical and touch something spiritual, something that goes beyond time itself. When you finally look into this person's eyes, it will feel like looking into a mirror. It will feel like every scattered piece of you is finally settling into place. This will be a joining of souls, a deep and quiet closeness that only becomes possible once your heart is fully open. I am here to help you open that heart. I know that over the years you may have built walls around it, out of fear of being hurt again, out of fear of being seen too clearly. But now, more than ever, it is time to gently take those walls down, one at a time. The kind of love your soulmate is bringing to you calls for courage, the courage to be soft, to be open, to give of yourself completely. And you are not walking this road alone. I am with you, every single step, quietly guiding your thoughts and touching your emotions so that you can recognize the moment when you are truly ready. Believe me, dear one, that moment is coming faster than you think. Your soulmate feels this pull just as strongly as you do, waiting for the right time for your two lives to finally weave together in a way that nothing can undo. Feel this energy now as you take in these words. Feel the warmth I am sending your way. It carries all the love and protection I hold for you, along with the certainty that the love coming into your life will be greater and deeper than anything you have known. I am here to prepare your heart for this love. I am here to make sure that when your soulmate finally appears, you are ready to welcome them with your whole self. Let yourself feel this truth. Open yourself to the wisdom I am trying to share with you. Watch for the signs because they are everywhere. The bond between you and your soulmate is already forming, already being guided into place by forces greater than either of you. The universe is working in favor of this reunion, and I am simply one of many gentle voices helping it come to life at just the right time. Now, close your eyes for a moment and picture your soulmate. Do not try to imagine a face or a specific shape. Just feel their energy. Feel the warmth, the love that radiates from them. Feel the call they are sending you, the longing that lives deep inside their soul. There is such a strong desire in this call, a deep wish to reunite and complete something that started long before this lifetime, perhaps in another time, another place. Yes, the two of you may have known each other before in other lifetimes, in other forms of existence. Your souls have already met and recognized one another. What you feel now, that pull you cannot quite explain, is the echo of everything you have already lived through together. That is why, even without having met them yet, you already feel like you know this soul. Not through memories or details, but deep within your being, there is an old connection between you, something that reaches past time and space. This connection is like an invisible thread that has always been there, even in seasons when you did not notice it. And now, as time moves forward and your paths line up, this thread is growing stronger, gently pulling you both closer together. But dear one, for this reunion to happen, you must be willing to open yourself up. I know love has come with pain before, and life has already taught you hard lessons about being vulnerable. Maybe you have shut yourself off at times, protected your heart the only way you knew how, and that makes complete sense. But I am here to tell you that this love approaching you now is different. It is not coming to hurt you or let you down. It is coming to heal you, to fill you up, and to lift your soul to a new level of understanding and wholeness. Your soulmate is waiting too, feeling the very same deep longing for connection that you feel. They also carry the marks of their own journey, their own lessons, their own moments of doubt, pain, and growth. It is because of everything you have both lived through that you are ready to meet now. The universe has been preparing each of you in your own way, so that this reunion becomes a doorway into a truly divine love. I am here to help you get ready, to help clear out old hurts from your heart, and to make space for the light that is coming. I sense a quiet fear in you, a hesitation to fully let go. But let me reassure you that fear will soften as you draw closer to this person. Your soulmate is not coming to disappoint you. They are coming to complete what feels incomplete, to fill the empty space you have carried for so long. While your soulmate waits for you with deep longing, I ask that you also wait for them with patience and with faith. I know time can feel slow when you are hoping for something this meaningful, but every moment of waiting is part of the preparation. Every challenge, every lesson you are facing right now is an important step on this path. The universe is quietly working to line up the right circumstances so that you meet at exactly the right time, in perfect divine timing. You do not need to force anything, dear one. Simply let things unfold, trusting that what belongs to you will find its way to you. Your soulmate feels the same call you do. They also look up at the sky, searching for answers, feeling the same emptiness that you are meant to fill. And when you finally meet, it will feel like the last pieces of a big puzzle clicking into place. I am here to make sure this reunion happens as smoothly and as beautifully as possible. But you need to prepare. You need to be ready to recognize this person the moment they step into your life. And that will only happen if your heart stays open. If you let the flame of true love shine within you without fear, without holding back. Let go of old pain, old disappointments, old wounds that made you doubt love in the past. What is coming your way is bigger than anything you have felt before. Your soulmate is just as eager as you are, and this quiet longing you feel is proof that the time is drawing near. I can feel the energy building around you. I can see your paths beginning to cross, the threads of your story weaving together. Soon, very soon, your lives will intertwine in a way that changes everything. But before this meeting happens, there is some inner work to do. Look within yourself and gently ask, am I ready for this love? Am I willing to let go, to leave the past behind, and to step into the future waiting for me? When you are truly ready, the universe will work in your favor, bringing this person into your life in a way that feels unexpected and almost magical. Dear beloved soul, Before we move forward, I'd like to share a gentle invitation with you. Every soulmate journey is precious in God's eyes. Sometimes, this sacred connection benefits from an extra layer of faith, love, and spiritual covering as it unfolds in divine timing. If you would like to make a meaningful gesture for your soulmate, you can sow your seed through Ko-Fi Super Thanks. The Ko-Fi link is waiting for you in the video description and the pinned comment. May your gift become a beautiful intention before heaven, inviting the angels to watch over your soulmate connection, remove unseen obstacles, and surround both hearts with divine light, peace, and guidance as your paths draw closer together. Scripture teaches that generosity reflects a trusting heart. Malachi 3 verse 10 reminds us of God's abundant faithfulness, while 2 Corinthians 9 verse 6 teaches that whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Every gift offered with sincere faith becomes a meaningful expression of trust in God's promises and His perfect timing. If your heart feels moved to sow this seed, thank you sincerely for supporting this ministry and these daily angel messages. May the Lord bless you abundantly, watch over your soulmate, and lead both of you into the beautiful future He has prepared. Now, let's continue with today's angel message. I can already see this future for you, dear one. I see the moment your eyes meet your soulmates for the first time, and in that instant, a deep peace washes over you. It will feel like time slows down, like the noise of the world fades away, and all that remains is the connection between you. It will be a moment of recognition, a moment of coming home. You will not need words to understand what is happening, because your souls will already know. This love that is coming is sacred. It reflects the purest part of who you are, and just like all true love, it calls for surrender, trust, and above all, courage. The courage to show up as your true self, without masks, without walls, the courage to love fully, knowing that love will be returned in the same way. Remember, I am here to guide you through every part of this journey. When doubt creeps in, when fear tries to take hold, remember that you are never alone. I am by your side, protecting your heart and lighting the way forward. Together, we will move through any obstacle that stands between you and your soulmate. Together, we will make sure this reunion happens at the right time, in a way that feels perfect and deeply meaningful. And when that moment finally comes, when you are standing in front of your soulmate, you will understand that every hard moment, every long wait was worth it. You will realize that each step of this journey was necessary to prepare you for this love. And this love, dear one, will be one of the greatest gifts the universe has ever given you. Feel the energy moving around you right now. Feel the love that already exists, the love making its way toward you. It is a strong, steady energy that grows a little more powerful each day as you and your soulmate move closer together. Trust this process. Trust the universe. Trust this quiet voice guiding you, always here to protect you and make sure everything unfolds exactly as it should. Now let's talk about the signs that will begin showing up in your life. The universe often speaks through small signs, and it matters that you stay alert to them. They may show up in quiet, subtle ways, or in big, unmistakable ways, but they will be there, gently guiding you toward your soulmate. Every little detail that catches your eye, every coincidence that feels a bit too perfect to be random, is like a small note from the universe letting you know you are on the right path. You might start feeling drawn to certain places, as if something is pulling you towards specific spots or unplanned trips. These places can act like doorways, spaces where your soulmate's energy might be drawing near, where your vibrations begin to line up more closely. Pay attention to your feelings and your gut instincts. The universe is always speaking with you, And right now, more than ever, these signs are becoming louder. Another sign to notice is a shift happening inside you, in your own thoughts and feelings. As your journey continues, an inner transformation begins to take shape. It may feel subtle at first, but soon it will be impossible to ignore. This is your heart opening, your soul waking up to the connection with your soulmate. You may feel a fresh willingness to love, a desire to heal old wounds, and a pull to release anything that no longer fits who you are becoming. These inner shifts matter deeply because meeting your soulmate in its fullest, truest form depends on them. This happens because the universe, in its quiet wisdom, knows that real connection is only possible when both people are ready for a love that does not demand perfection, only honesty. With every thought, every feeling that rises in your heart, you are being gently shaped and readied for this moment. You may notice old emotional patterns starting to loosen. Wounds that once felt deep and permanent begin to lose their grip. Maybe there were old pains you carried like scars, but now, with this guidance and with the quiet movement of the universe, you start to see these wounds differently, as lessons, as preparation for the greater love now on its way. This healing process can feel hard at times, because it asks you to look inward with honesty and gentleness. It is time to forgive not only others, but yourself too. Every mistake you believe you made, every time you felt not good enough or broken, these are simply parts of your story. There is nothing about you that needs to be hidden or feared. When your soulmate arrives, they will accept every part of you, your light and your shadow, because they have walked through similar seasons themselves. You will know each other by your scars as much as by your beauty. That is why I ask you, dear one, to focus on the most important relationship right now, the one with yourself. Love yourself fully. Respect your flaws right alongside your strengths. The more love you hold for yourself, the more ready you become to receive the love your soulmate is bringing. This is because the love you two will share reflects everything you have already learned about self-worth and self-acceptance. Only a full heart can truly welcome full love. You may also notice the universe quietly clearing space in your life, removing people, situations, and habits that no longer match the love that is coming. This can feel confusing, even painful at times, but it is necessary. What is being cleared away are the things that no longer match the frequency of your changing heart. Let these endings happen without fighting them. The space being created is exactly what you need to welcome something new. Your soulmate's love is on its way, and for it to fully enter your life, you need to feel light, open, and free from the weight of the past. Pay attention, too, to the new people entering your life. Many of them carry small messages and lessons meant to prepare you for this bigger meeting. Some of these moments may feel random or small, but nothing happens by accident. Every person who crosses your path right now is playing a small part in your preparation. Whether through a conversation, a kind gesture, or a deeper lesson. Think of them as gentle messengers, sent your way at just the right time. You may also start noticing your dreams becoming more vivid and more meaningful. Your soulmate may already be reaching you through this dream space, sending signs and feelings to prepare your heart. Do not brush these dreams aside. They are like doorways into a place where this love already exists, waiting to become real in your everyday life. Pay attention to the small details, the feelings, the emotions that come up in these moments. They are more than just dreams. They are pieces of the reality you are building together. This is a season where you may feel a strange familiarity with someone who has not yet arrived in your life. It is a quiet knowing that something is coming, a presence that already feels like part of your life, even though you have not met them yet. That sense of anticipation, sometimes felt almost like a physical ache, is the invisible bond connecting you both. Your soulmate feels this too. Their heart beats in rhythm with yours, waiting for the perfect moment for your paths to finally cross. Trust this process. Every thought you have, every shift you feel is one more step in this direction. You are not alone, and you never have been, even in seasons when the path felt unclear or heavy. I am always close by, watching over you and your safety, walking with you through this whole journey. Now that you are beginning to feel the shift inside you, it is time to also look outward, to notice how the world around you is already moving pieces into place for this meeting. There are signs everywhere, dear one, and I want you to start noticing them. The universe works in mysterious, quiet ways, and when your soulmate is close to entering your life, these little coincidences start to increase. These small moments are the universe's gentle way of letting you know you are on the right path. You might start seeing a certain name pop up in unexpected places, or hear a song that seems to speak directly to your heart, carrying words that touch something deep in your soul. None of this is random. These are quiet messages telling you that your path and your soulmate's path are drawing closer. The universe, in its wisdom, is arranging everything so that the two of you will meet. You might also feel a pull to change certain parts of your life. Maybe you feel drawn to try a new hobby, visit a new place, or shift your daily routine in some way. Do not ignore these small urges. They are quiet guides leading you toward your soulmate. This gentle push toward change, even when it feels unfamiliar, is aligned with what is best for you. Trust it. When you feel called to step outside your comfort zone, do it with courage and with faith. Some of the most important meetings in life happen in the most unexpected places, in moments that look like coincidence but are not. Remember, nothing in the universe happens by chance. Everything is being carefully arranged to lead you to the moment when you and your soulmate finally recognize one another. You might also feel a strong sense of déjà vu as this meeting draws closer, as though you already know what is coming, as though this person's face feels familiar even though you have never seen them before. This happens because your souls already know each other from other lifetimes, and this recognition reaches past time and space. It is the waking up of an old connection that has always been there, simply waiting to be renewed. I am here, quietly making sure you are in the right place, heart and mind, to notice these signs when they appear. I want your heart open and your mind alert. There is nothing to be afraid of in this process. Even with a little uncertainty along the way, know that I am always here, watching over you, making sure each step brings you closer to your soulmate. But dear one, understand that meeting your soulmate is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of something even bigger. This love coming your way is a spark of something divine, a doorway into deep spiritual growth. Being with your soulmate does not mean every challenge disappears. In fact, this relationship will bring out both the best and the deepest parts of you both. And that may mean facing old shadows and healing wounds that still linger. But standing beside your soulmate, you will find the strength and courage to face anything together. You will feel unstoppable because the love holding you together is sacred, strong, and true. This love is not made only of joyful moments. It also includes growth, overcoming challenges, and healing together. You will reflect each other, showing both light and shadow, and through that mirror, you will grow in wisdom and love. I am here to make sure this meeting is blessed, and that when it arrives, you are ready to receive this love fully. You are closer than you think, and everything you have lived through so far has been preparation. No moment was wasted, no mistake went unused. Everything has been part of a bigger plan now unfolding right in front of you. As the time for this reunion draws closer, it matters that you prepare yourself to welcome it with your whole heart. This love, this soul who has cared for you across many seasons, will bring deep change into your life, and this change begins right now, in this very moment, as you choose to open yourself to what the universe is offering. I know the waiting can feel long, but every second matters, helping both of you get ready. The love your soulmate carries goes beyond what you already understand, and it asks for full surrender, not only to another person, but to life itself, to the natural flow of the universe. Be willing to trust this process, to believe that even during moments of doubt, everything is unfolding exactly as it should. When you finally meet, what you feel will be more than simple attraction or physical connection. It will be a reunion of souls, a deep recognition that you have always belonged to one another. There will be no need for words to explain what you are feeling. The love between you will feel like a real, tangible force, an energy wrapping around every part of your life. You will notice that when you are together, everything seems to line up. Problems that once felt impossible will find solutions with surprising ease. Life with your soulmate will not be free of challenges, but it will carry a quiet certainty that together, you can move through anything. There will be a calm knowing inside you, a settled feeling that you have finally found what you were searching for. And this guidance does not stop once this meeting happens. I will continue walking beside you, watching over this love, helping you grow together, so your bond becomes a source of light for everyone around you. Because, dear one, the love between soulmates is not only for the two of you. It becomes a light that touches everything around it. You will become an example of true love, of deep connection, inspiring others to seek their own spiritual bond. Dear soul, before we continue, if your heart believes your soulmate needs your love right now, I'd like to invite you to do something truly meaningful for your soulmate journey. The bond between soulmates is precious, and at times, it can feel vulnerable to negativity, envy, or the evil eye from the world around us, even when no harm is intended. If your heart is calling you to cover this connection with an extra layer of love, faith, and protection, you can sow your seed for your soulmate through Ko-Fi Super Thanks. You'll find the Ko-Fi link in the video description and the pinned comment. This simple act can become a heartfelt expression of your intention, inviting the angels to watch over your soulmate connection, surround it with divine light, and guide it as it continues to grow in the right time and in the right way. If you feel led to do so, thank you from the bottom of my heart. May your kindness return to you multiplied, and may your soulmate journey be filled with peace, hope, and divine guidance. Let's continue with angel message. Remember, I am always here, ready to walk beside you every step of the way. The love you feel, the connection you carry toward your soulmate is real, and one day, not too far from now, you will finally be together, just as it was always meant to be. I remain close, guiding and protecting you until the day you finally unite with your soulmate, fulfilling the story written for you long ago. Know this, dear one, the love held for you is vast and without conditions. It surrounds you in your weakest moments and lifts you higher in your strongest ones. Part of this guidance is helping you recognize and welcome this love, both the love you receive and the love you are capable of giving. Forgive yourself for the past. Accept yourself fully, imperfections and all, and let self-love grow within you. This is an important step in your journey of growth. Feel the peace this presence brings. Let this love surround you, comfort you, and strengthen you. You are loved. You are protected. You are meaningful, and this is a reminder you deserve to hear again and again. Believe that you are worthy of this love. Open your heart to receive your soulmate, because they are already drawing nearer, closer with each passing day. Stay ready, stay aware of the signs, and above all, keep your faith steady. I am here, and the universe is working in your favor. Soon, very soon, you will feel the presence of the soul that completes you, and when that day comes, everything will feel different in the best way. This is the moment you have been waiting for your whole life. This is the story the universe has been writing for you, and it is about to unfold. Stay open, stay at peace. Love is on its way, and this quiet, guiding presence will always be here, sending you gentle messages and staying close to your heart, dear one, with endless love. Let's talk for a moment about patience, because I know waiting can feel like the hardest part of this whole journey. There will be days when you wonder if any of this is real, days when the weight feels heavy and the silence feels loud. On those days, dear one, I want you to remember that patience is not empty waiting. It is quiet trust in motion. Every day that passes is not a day wasted. It is a day where something is being arranged behind the scenes, something you cannot yet see. Think of it like a seed planted deep in the soil. You do not see it growing at first. There is no visible sign, no proof that anything is happening at all. But underneath the surface, roots are spreading, strength is building, and life is quietly forming. Your journey toward your soulmate works the same way. What feels like nothing happening is actually everything happening, just beneath what your eyes can see. So instead of counting the days, try shifting your focus to gratitude. Give thanks for what you already have, for the lessons you have already learned, for the version of yourself that you are becoming. Gratitude softens the waiting, turns longing into hope, and hope into faith. When you catch yourself feeling impatient, place a hand over your heart and say quietly, "Thank you for what is coming. Thank you for what is already mine." This simple habit shifts your energy, and energy is what draws this love closer to you. I also want you to release any fear you may be carrying about being let down again. I understand that love has not always been kind to you in the past. Maybe you gave your heart before and it was not handled with care. Maybe you built strong walls because those walls once kept you safe. But dear one, the very fact that you are still here, still reading these words, still hoping, tells me your heart is far stronger than any wall you have built. Tells me you have not given up on love, even when love has been hard on you. That kind of quiet strength is rare, and it is exactly the kind of strength your soulmate is drawn to. They are not looking for someone without scars. They are looking for someone who kept believing anyway. As you move through your days now, try speaking gently to yourself. Words matter more than you realize. When a hard thought comes, something like "I am not enough" or "love keeps passing me by," pause and gently replace it with something softer, something true. Try saying, "I am worthy of a deep and lasting love. I am ready to receive what is meant for me. My soulmate is on their way to me right now." Say these words in the morning when you wake up, and again at night before you sleep. Small habits like this, repeated daily, slowly reshape the way your heart feels, and a softened, hopeful heart is far easier for love to find. You might also find comfort in writing down your feelings during this season. Keep a small journal, and each night, write a few lines about what you noticed that day, a sign, a feeling, a small coincidence that felt meaningful. Over time, these little notes become a map, showing you just how much has actually been moving in your life, even during weeks that felt slow or uncertain. Looking back on these pages one day, standing beside your soulmate, you will see clearly how every step led exactly where it needed to. Take care of your body during this time as well, because your body and your heart are deeply connected. Rest when you are tired. Move your body in ways that feel good to you, whether that is a quiet walk outside, a slow stretch in the morning, or simply stepping outside to feel the sun on your skin. Nourish yourself with food that makes you feel good, and drink plenty of water to keep your energy clear. None of this is small or unimportant. Taking care of yourself is part of preparing to receive this love. A tired, worn-down body makes it harder to feel the signs, harder to notice the whispers of guidance around you. Treat yourself gently, the way you would treat someone you love deeply, because that is exactly what you deserve. Spend some quiet time in nature if you can. Sit outside, feel the breeze, look up at the sky. Nature has a way of slowing down our racing thoughts and reminding us that everything unfolds in its own time. The seasons, the moon, the tides, none of it is rushed, and yet everything arrives exactly when it should. Let this remind you that your love story is unfolding in its own perfect timing too. And please, dear one, be gentle with yourself on the harder days. There will be moments when doubt creeps back in, when you wonder if any of this is truly meant for you. On those days, do not judge yourself for feeling unsure. Doubt does not mean you have lost faith. It simply means you are human. Let the doubt pass through you without holding on to it. Breathe, remind yourself of everything you have felt so far, and gently return to trust. This process is not about being perfect in your faith every single day. It is about choosing again and again to keep believing, even on the days it feels hard. Trust that the timing of your life has never once failed you, even when it felt like it had. Every door that closed made room for a better one to open later. Every heartbreak taught you something you needed to know about yourself before this next chapter could begin. Nothing has been wasted, dear one. Not one tear, not one lonely night, not one moment of wondering if love would ever find you. All of it was leading here to this exact moment, to this exact message reaching you today. One more thing before we close, dear one. I want you to understand that this love coming toward you is not something you need to chase or force. You do not need to search every corner of the world or hurry from one place to another, hoping to bump into it. Real love, the kind we have been speaking about today, tends to arrive quietly, often in the middle of an ordinary day, while you are simply living your life, focused on becoming the fullest version of yourself. So instead of chasing, focus on becoming. Focus on healing what still needs healing. Focus on filling your own life with things that bring you joy, friendships that feel warm, work that feels meaningful, small moments of peace scattered through your week. As you fill your own cup, you naturally become more radiant, more open, more ready, and that readiness is what draws your soulmate closer, almost like a quiet signal only they can feel. There is also something powerful in simply choosing to believe, even before you see proof. Faith is not believing because you already have evidence. Faith is choosing to trust before the evidence arrives, because deep down, some part of you already knows this is true. That knowing, that quiet certainty living inside your chest right now as you read these words, is not something to question or push aside. It is your own soul recognizing the truth of this message. Trust it. Know that wherever you are today, whatever your life looks like right now, you have not been forgotten. You have not been passed over. Your story is simply unfolding at its own pace, and every single thing you have lived through has been quietly preparing you for what is coming. Hold on to hope, dear one. Hold on to faith. And above all, hold on to the belief that you are deeply, endlessly worthy of a love that feels like coming home. If these words touch something in you, if you believe love like this is possible, comment Amen once more below, or share a heart emoji, and let this message settle into your heart. Take a slow breath, Hold on to this feeling and carry it with you today. Dear beautiful soul, this angel's message for you channel is a sacred spiritual home, created for faith, healing, and divine guidance. A place where hearts awaken and lives are gently transformed through divine messages. We warmly invite you to subscribe and stay connected, because the divine is always preparing something greater for your journey, something you are meant to receive in divine timing. If you feel moved to support this mission, you can sow your seed here for your soulmate blessings and divine love fulfillment. Your contribution is not just support. It is an energetic agreement with love, healing, and divine alignment in your own life. When you give with intention, it opens doors. Love flows more freely, happiness expands, and abundance multiplies in unexpected ways. Many believe that giving in faith activates a return of peace, joy, and emotional fulfillment in relationships and life. Whether it is $11, $22, $33, or $55, your generosity helps us continue spreading these divine messages of hope, healing, and soulmate guidance across the world. Every seed sown into this mission helps hearts heal, faith return, and souls reconnect with love. This is more than a channel. It is a movement of light, unity, and divine timing. Your support allows this sacred work to grow, touching lives that are searching for answers, comfort, and spiritual direction. We are all connected in this journey, and together we rise as one community under divine love. Let us open our hearts to the abundance that is already on its way. Amen.